North Dakota Republican Party announced its statewide list of voting sites for the 2012 Republican Presidential Caucus. The voting sites will operate from 5:30 to 8 p.m. on March 6th. Jamestown's location will be at Gladstone Inn and Suites. The purpose of the caucus is for local Republicans to gather at a common place and discuss with fellow Republicans the reasons why they are supporting a particular candidate for president. The ballot will include Newt Gingrich, Mitt Romney, Ron Paul, and Rick Santorum. With talk of possible bad weather conditions this morning from meteorologists, it appears to have been a little nicer than expected. The North Dakota Department of Transportation, along with the North Dakota Highway Patrol, are reminding travelers that a travel alert remains in effect for North Dakota cities, including Jamestown, Valley City, Fargo, and Wahpeton. For more on weather, we will turn to Jessica Gulseth. Jessica?
Well, we expected this great snowstorm, a foot of snow, right? And I know many of you were very disappointed this morning when you woke up and realized we still had to go to work as well as school. I know I was disappointed, no excuse for not getting my English paper done. The storm had a slight change in direction, so here in Jamestown, we didn't get the amount of snow that was predicted. Tomorrow, there will be a 50% chance of snow for the day, diminishing as the night falls. Expect a high of 30 with a low around 13. Friday, a few flurries with a high of 26 degrees, dipping down to 11 for the night. Saturday, temperatures in the mid-20s with a slight chance of snow. Sunday, again, temperatures in the mid-20s. And Monday, JC students celebrate spring break. We may see temperatures in the upper 30s near 40. Hopefully, most students will be vacationing somewhere with temperatures at least twice as warm. Well, we lucked out of the storm, Jamestown, only a few inches of snow versus a foot. It's probably a good thing considering tomorrow is March 1st. Blessings in disguise. That's all the weather for today, Jamestown. Now back to the news.
Thanks, Jessica. Oscar-winning director James Cameron, known for breaking box office records with films such as Avatar and Titanic, is now aiming for underwater dominance. He is taking the dive of his life into the deepest waters in the world in a race with two other men. His opponents are billionaire businessman and adventurer Richard Branson and an experienced submarine pilot. All three men will be traveling in separate underwater vessels to reach the finish line. What is the finish line? The Challenger Deep, which is the deepest known point in the world's ocean. The point is part of the Mariana Trench near Guam. Scientists hope that this trench, which is deeper than Mount Everest, is tall, will provide insight into many unfamiliar life in the depths of the ocean. It is estimated that more than 750,000 marine species have not been formally identified in scientific literature. Now with a look at sports with Josh Berg. Josh?
Thank you, Johnny. It's official. The Jamestown College women's basketball team has made it to the national tournament. They got the #2 at-large bid and now are waiting to hear who they play. The Jimmy women have been waiting since this weekend to find out if they had secured a spot in the national tournament. After a heartbreaking loss to rival Valley City State University, they were no longer eligible to qualify automatically. The bracket will come out tonight and be available after 6 p.m. at NAIA.com. The all-conference teams were also released. As you know, Travis Burley and Bridget Schoeneman were at the top of each one. Both Jimmies won the MVP of their conference, and rightfully so. There were also a couple other standouts for Jamestown College. Brandon Robbins won Defensive Player of the Year, and Byron Jones was also selected to all-conference first team. On the women's side of things, Hannah Steele and Kelly Schoeneman also received first team all-conference awards. Also, best of luck to the men's and women's track and field teams as they are now competing at the National Track Meet. Well, that's all she wrote. Come check us out at www.jccollegian and click on the Athletics tab to read more. Thank you, and back to you, Johnny.
Thanks, Josh. Well, that does it for today, Jamestown. I'm Johnny Jerome. Join us again when we will once again be connecting the campus with the community. Good night.